So I'm talking about WandaVision. WandaVision. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that for my intro, but here I am. Okay, so crazy. They all came together full circle. How'd it do? Did I say first Netflix show? I meant first Marvel show. I'm doing this straight off the cuff. Very little editing for this. So, first Marvel show, if you don't count the other ones that don't really count because Kevin Feige never acknowledged them. Yeah. Let's do it. Just, episode 1. It's great. My opinion, it's fun. It's just 50s sitcom. Dick Van Dyke, Leave It to Beaver, or something like that. I love it. It's fun. Man, imagine being like some stupid fucking nerd and expecting like some big epic fight the first episode, and you get fucking I Love Lucy. I got invested in the fake plot. It was great. Like, these early episodes are my favorite, just because there's like no like overarching story. It's just like the Avengers are literally in a sitcom. What the fuck? That's so awesome. I love it. Episode 2. So both the first and second one were like obviously like given to us at once and stuff. And this one's also pretty good. It's Bewitched, which I didn't know. I was watching with my mother, and she was a fan of Bewitched, so she got everything. This is also great. And I love the little animation, even though it was like flash animation, I think. It didn't look like hand-drawn animation, but I mean, it was all fucking good. Like, I don't know what to say. It's so simple, you know? I fucking loved it. Episode 3. Things start to get repetitive, but they know that. And so where it ends, it leaves you interested in like, what the fuck's going on. It's great. It's perfect. I'm praising this show too much. I wish there was more to say. These episodes are really simple, but it's just kind of like there's a sense of like a screen door where it's like, this is technically the plot, but you know there's something's hiding underneath, and that's why you love it. That's why you love it. And this was the perfect show to premiere the Marvel in the TV show format. Like, I could give a shit about Falcon Winter Soldier. That just looks like a long movie, whatever. This looked fucking cool. Episode 4. It's a lot of catch up, like, hey, look what's been going on behind the scenes. They don't give you all the answers right away, which I'm happy about. I don't think this director has a lot to offer visually, except for the homages to the TV shows. But when he's just doing his own thing, it just looks like any other Marvel crap, which is kind of lame. But it's like fine, it's whatever. The girl, it's cool that they got the girl from Captain Marvel. She's doing a good job. They're all doing a good job. What's going on here? Jimmy Woo. Then there's Kat Dennings. What's going on here? Episode 5. At the end of episode 5, the obviously big holy shit news, which actually in retrospect, kind of not that big for the universe, just because he kind of gets written out afterwards, but yeah, whatever. Pietro, X-Men Days of Future Past, cinematic crossover, whatever. Who cares at this point? But at the time it was huge, and then it left this expectation like, oh, every episode's gonna have this big reveal. It didn't, but it was still fun. I don't know what to say. Probably the best intro. You get to see the little baby Vision. It's cute, it's adorable. It reminded me of Baby Grinch. I wish I had more to say. These episodes are pretty good. Episode 6. Episode 6. Another good episode. I'm becoming more interested in the real world storyline, as along with the two. They're coexisting very well within each other. This kind of one kind of threw me for a loop, because the whole time you're thinking, well, at first you think, okay, Wanda's in charge of all this, and then it's like you get that evil boss man, and you're like, why do we have an evil boss man? Alright, Wanda's already the evil person of the show. But then you kind of think, oh, maybe she isn't so evil. But in this one, you kind of think maybe she is, because you keep thinking, oh, this other girl, she's going to be the evil one. She's going to be that witch character from the comics. But then this one kind of throws me for a loop, because she's also seemingly acting along with the whole thing. So who knows? Episode 7. This one is it's fine. I really hate because they kept building up that lady that she keeps talking to, that like geologist person, was gonna be someone special, and then she wasn't. Also, Agatha was the witch, which kind of just makes the previous episode where she's acting weird kind of redundant. Again, all these episodes pretty solid so far. Nothing too much to complain about. What else do I have to say? I guess that's just to say, hope you're having a good day. Now, episode 8. This is my least favorite, because they explain too much. When you watch Age of Ultron, which I will defend until my death, there's a great scene where Pietro explains the parents' death, and it never cuts back, it never flashes back, and so you have to kind of just, you have to imagine the reality, and what you imagine is so much worse than anything a Marvel movie or TV show can do. Same thing with just the idea of how the Maximoff twins were probably tortured to get their powers, but no, this just kind of like, oh, we're going to explain everything. Also, the directing is the worst. Some good moments. The dialogue was kind of cheesy, especially when the father and mother come home and stuff. Least favorite episode. Explains too much. Explains too much. I'm sorry. It just does. So, the last episode. This is it. It was pretty good. Cinematography, still kind of bland. Story was good. It was all good. It was fine. You know, there's no more secrets to be revealed, so it kind of becomes the normal kind of Marvel stuff. There's good stuff, like when, the entire town turns on Wanda. I like her new costume. The Vision fight, I mean, that's kind of what I expected it to look like, but it was pretty good. Like, what happened to the Vision? He just disappears? He just flies away? I want to see what happens to him. It's sad at the end when they kind of go. The end credits don't really give me anything that's worthwhile. I mean, kind of, yeah, it's kind of a letdown. Overall, final thoughts. Really loved the show from the start. And it kind of started to simmer down a bit, but it still ended on a relatively high note. I don't need a second season. I'm pretty sure this is the only season. It's probably going to be way better than the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. The cinematography, again, was good for like the first half when they were doing the TV show homages, but then it became every other Marvel movie. The effects were okay. Music was okay. Actually, music I'd give. Yeah, music, yeah, sure. Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, Katherine Hahn, they all act their hearts out. It's great. The characters are well realized, have good depth. The story is original. The pacing was okay. There was some dud. There was one dud episode. And then, what were the themes of the show? What was the trope I was trying to say? Trauma, I suppose. What does she learn? Well, no, I guess, what is it? Wanda really doesn't, her character doesn't learn anything. Like, she changes, but she doesn't learn. Like, yes, she realizes the whole town thing was a bad idea, but it's not like she chose to make the town in the first place. It was kind of a spur of the moment. They should have made it more deliberate that she made the town and she regrets her decision. She can't just take advantage of people. Of course, throughout the episodes, she becomes more aware of it. So, that is there. I suppose. I'm just kind of rambling here. The show's good. Every Marvel fan is going to love it. I mean, the first half they're not going to like, because we already know they didn't like. Second half is Marvel stuff. You know, what we come to expect. So yes, they are probably going to love it. I'm excited for Doctor Strange 2, which is going to have Elizabeth Olsen. Mostly because of Sam Raimi. But also, you know, Elizabeth Olsen's a good actress. She should be in more stuff. Same thing with Paul Bettany. She's a good actress. So there really wasn't any multiverse stuff in this season at all. The Quicksilver guy was just a random guy. He wasn't even the Quicksilver from Days of Future Past. That kind of lets down that whole twist. Why was she able to beat him up so easily? He had super speed. He didn't even use it in the final fight. They didn't really establish why. That lady, by the way, she was just used in the finale, like very last second. Like, she stops the bullets, but the kids also easily stop the bullets. Did anyone else get like extreme parallels to The Incredibles? Maybe that's just me. Why was Scarlet Witch so open to just like letting the kids take on the military. Like she knows they have powers, but it's not like the Incredibles where it's like built up throughout the whole time. They're like, oh, we want to use your power, blah blah blah. She's just like, okay, go fight off these guys with machine guns. You think she'd be a little more scared? I guess you could argue that, you know, she's about to fucking kill them anyway. Vision was very okay with his children's deaths. Like I could get like him being like, whatever, just kill me, but it's like, screw the kids. Although I suppose they're also still alive, I guess. I'm talking down about this show, but it's fun. You know, I have this one friend who I talk to every week about it and theorize about the show and whatever. And it's fun to do. It's fun to have a TV show like that. But ultimately, it's just okay. I'd give it to 7 out of 10. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. So I liked it. I liked it. Yes. So that's the video. Do I have anything more to say? I guess, nothing. Why are you still here? Go home. The movie's done. The video on YouTube is done.